Indict Trump!
Indict him already!
Indict Trump! What are you waiting for? The worst lawyers in America!
Donald Trump may have gotten what he wanted in demanding a special master, but as they say, be careful what you wish for. It appears that that special master is actually doing his job, much to Trump's chagrin. Welcome into TYT Overruled. I'm legal analyst Adrienne Lawrence. The special master Donald Trump demanded review the documents the FBI seized from Mar-a-Lago last month is doing his job. Before we dive into Trump's ire for getting what he wanted, let's talk about who this court-appointed special master is. The special master is Raymond Dearie. He's a senior federal judge who sits in the Eastern District of New York out in Brooklyn. The 78-year-old Reagan appointee also happens to have served a 7-year term on the U.S. Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court. Judge Dearie has been around the block a few times in his decades on the bench and is more than qualified for this task, which is likely why DOJ agreed to let him serve as special master. Now back to the case. Well, in doing his job, Judge Dearie appears to be getting on Trump's nerves. The former president's attorneys have taken issue with 3 things in particular. First, Judge Dearie is setting quick deadlines. That completely undermines Trump's entire reason for seeking a special master, as his goal was to delay the case. Judge Dearie evidently isn't down for that. He's proposing to have all the documents reviewed and vetted by October 7th. In objection, Trump's legal team wrote this: "We respectfully suggest that all of the deadlines can be extended to allow for a more realistic and complete assessment of the areas of disagreement." The former president, of course, wants an end date of November 30th, which would be, after the midterms? That's kind of interesting. Second, Judge Dearie asked Trump to disclose details about the materials that he claims to have declassified. As you can imagine, the former prez did not like this either, per the Washington Post. In Monday's filing, Trump's lawyers wrote that they don't want Dearie to force Trump to fully and specifically disclose a defense to the merits of any subsequent indictment without such a requirement being evident in the district court's order. A remarkable statement that acknowledges at least the possibility that the former president or his aides could be criminally charged. So Trump does not want to admit, details about the documents that he claimed to declassify. So in terms of identify those documents so I know what I'm going to look for, Judge Dearie is asking. And of course, Trump says, I don't want to because I might have a defense and I don't want to share what that defense is yet. I really don't know how Judge Dearie is going to respond to that response, but it definitely does acknowledge that Trump may be fearful that he may be indicted. And also, as far as I'm concerned, Trump probably has no excuse. And this whole declassified thing was largely a lie that he came up with because he was in the hot seat. And third, Trump likely takes issue with Judge Dearie already because the judge suggested that South Florida federal judge Bruce Reinhart should be the one to preside over any Fourth Amendment lawsuit. Remember, Trump ran to Judge Eileen Cannon to get away from Reinhart, who signed the search warrant. Plus, Trump and his MAGA minions have been attacking Reinhart publicly. So Reinhart likely doesn't really enjoy dealing with Trump, and Trump really doesn't want to ask Reinhart for anything, including a ruling on whether the FBI violated the Fourth Amendment in conducting their search of Mar-a-Lago. To me, it seems that Judge Dearie does not care about Trump or the politics. He may be Republican and he may be old school, but I really don't think he's here for Trump. But what are your thoughts? You let me know in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.